Namaste. My name is Prasad Mantraratnam, and I have been covering some videos on violin playing technique about playing Gamakas. And this is the second video I'm making on this. Today we will make some sound and see how the Gamakas are played. Uh, so let's get to the fingering view. So we talked yesterday whether we are playing plain notes or Gamakas or slides, no matter what, but the thumb side is always holding. You never leave the thumb. Okay. Now, when you are playing a gamakam, you leave space here. And when you are playing a plain note, you hold. So there is a little bit of change from hold to no hold based on how you are playing at that time. Okay. Now, we also talked about the finger shape, fingers being one on each other. So we talked about the fingers alignment, and then how do we look from this side. Now let's now see how the fingers move, okay, with the bow. Okay, so let's now look at the first one finger gamaka. I am playing on the sa string, so you should be able to do this. Okay, so if you see on this view, this is how it looks. Okay, so I'll play. Or you can also go to sa. You should get that movement. So now let's start with precise gamakas. The first gamaka is, that is Shuddha Rishabham. Sari, 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 sari. Next, okay, and if you are observing, I am leaving a little bit of space here when I am moving. Okay, and in the entire time I was moving, I was having that space. Whereas when I play, so here I am holding. You see here. Okay, that's very important. Okay. Next, the thing is, you should be able to go till there with one finger, although we don't use it much in that approach. If you have to go to that sadharana gandharam position, you generally go with two fingers. But from a range perspective, your finger should go. So that's that. Now those are the single finger gamakas. Now let's look at all the two finger gamakas, these two fingers. Okay, so the first gamaka is from sa to sadharana gandharam. So that is sa to sadharana gandharam. Next, that is sa to antaragandharam. So those are the only two finger gamakas from the sa. Now let's go from Ri, Shuddha Rishabham. That is two fingers from Shuddha Rishabham to Sadharana Gandharam. Next, that one is from Ri to Antara Gandharam. So that is two fingers. Now, then, so from from here, from the Shuddha Rishabham position, we are finished with all the combinations of these two finger Gamakas. Okay. Next, we go from here, Chatushrut Rishabham. See, technically, this is not a Gamakam much, as in you don't need to move because it is right next finger. But it doesn't hurt to leave space here just a little bit. Now, if I am doing Riga Antaragandharam, so if you see, I am leaving space. So if you observe this, when I played Rigari, Rigari, after I came back to Re, I am holding it because there is no more Gamakam in you. You are done with the Gamakam. So if you are done with the Gamakam, hold. Next, so with this two fingers, that is the limit. Okay, two fingers. I will now kind of do it in a different way. So let's go from Sa all the way to Ga and Ma from the Sa position. All the Gamakas in this region. So let's do that. That is Sari 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 Sa. Next, that is till Chatushrut Rishabham. Next, Saga 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 Sa. This is two fingers. See how I am not pressing too tightly between, but each finger knows that it is in contact with the other. That is very important. Okay, next. Next, Sama, Sa to Ma. So that's the four Gamakas from the Sa. Now that's done. We don't go any further in this thumb position. Now let's come from Shuddha Rishabham. The first practical used Gamakam is, we did this a little while ago, Shuddha Rishabham and Sadharana Gandharam. Next, that is till Antaragandharam. And if you see, when I came back, I am holding now because I am not playing a Gamakam. So make it a habit to hold this side or be in contact so that your fingers will know and measure to the right spots themselves. Okay, so like for example, if I loosely put like this, I don't know where I am, but if I hold and put, I know where I am. Okay, so that was Shuddha Rishabham to Antaragandharam. I'll play that again and go next. Next, Re Mari Mari Mari. This is three fingers. So in all of these, observe all of the movement is coming from the wrist, and do not rest your wrist on your thigh. Okay, so let's go with Shuddha Rishabham. All the Gamakas are over. Now let's go to Chatushrut Rishabham Gamakas. From there, and you see I have held here because it's just finger play. That is Riga 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 Ri Antaragandharam. Next, that is Rima 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 Ri. Now below, above Antaragandharam, above Chaturshut Rishabham, you are supposed to use this. There are times when you can use this finger in rare scenarios, but so for this ga, it is this finger with this finger as support. Okay, so ga. Next, so the practical uses of that ga to the next swara is ga ma ga ma ga ma ga. So what's happening here? So to locate it, you put both. You can also do this, but locating with another finger, especially this finger in this spot, and I will talk about home positions of the fingers in just a bit. But locating this is better to have Chaturshit Rishabham behind, so that you have located it well. Next, so let's look at that is Gama Gama Gamaga from Sadharana Gandhara. Next, and you guessed it right, this is not even a Gamakam, as in it is a Gamakam, but there is no movement of the hand. It's they are all being played with fingers, so you don't need to space here. It doesn't hurt. I mean, you can do this. You can do that, but I tend to do it like this. Just a small gap. Okay. Now to show you the dynamics of when you are playing a gamakam, before I go there, okay, you see, I showed you all the gamakams in this thumb position with Shuddha Rishabham, Chaturshit Rishabham, Sadharana Gandharam, Antara Gandharam, everything. Okay, so practice with this. Now I want you to observe my hand, the gap. When there is a gamakam, I play with the gap, and when there is no gamakam, I hold it back so that the note positions are precise. So see, when I am positioning, I am, see, that is plain note, so I am holding. See, when I played the gamakam, I left. Now observe, I'll try to play a little faster so that you will see the whole point is, you will see when I am holding and when I am relieving. I'm holding. I'm holding. I'm holding now. I'm holding. Is what it is. So that dynamic of holding when you are playing plain notes and leaving gap so that your hand can freely move when you are playing a gamakam is very important. Once you get over that, once you get that into your hand, it can move with ease. Okay, now since I talked about the finger positions, the usual comfort positions for the fingers are, for this finger, the Chatushruti Rishabham is a comfort spot. I mean, it's like it's home. This is a stressed position because it is pulled down. Okay, it's also comfortable enough, but this is the home. Okay, now this is also comfortable, but this is the comfortable position for this swara. This is also comfortable because it's in a rested position, but this is more bold and prominent position for that finger. Okay, now ma, this is the prominent position for this finger. Okay, this is stressed position, this is nominal. Okay, now this is nominal, this is okay, one level lesser, not comfortable. Okay, this is nominal and this is one level less comfortable. I'll tell you because re ga, see, if you see, this is Shuddha Rishabham and Antaragandharam. Antaragandharam is in a comfortable spot, but because this is stretched downward, it is in a not so comfortable position, making this also not so comfortable. It's fine, you have to get over it. Okay, and re ga ma ma is good position. Okay, re ga ma, this one is tough, it's a stressed position. So what I'm trying to tell you here is, when you are in the um, in the hand, you need to have, if the finger belongs to a comfortable position, you need to keep it in support of the other finger. Okay, what I mean is, if you are here, this is Antaragandharam, you don't need to put this here because this is not going to comfort it. This is a unnatural position for this finger. Okay, so that's why this finger will pull this down, because the home of this finger is here. Okay, so there are some situations where I'll touch upon this topic more later, but have an understanding of which finger goes where, which finger has its favorite position, de-stressed position or stressed position. That is important in understanding when to support a finger and when to not. Okay, also coming to strength wise, the index finger is very strong, it doesn't need any support. Not only that, there is nothing below it to support. Okay, now the middle finger is also very strong. Okay, so it doesn't need support, but it could take some support from this if needed. Okay, especially to go to a right spot. For example, if I have to put saga, I tend to put with this because this is the home position for this, and this will stabilize this. This is not the home position for this finger. Similarly, sama, you never go like this, because this, I mean, you will go in some ragas, that's different. But sama, you are better off to go like that, because this is the home for that finger and it will make this comfortable and locatable easily. So that's the concept of fingering and gamakas predominantly, which you encounter here. I'll do more, but this was just a demonstration of how to move the hand in this position. Thank you, and we'll see you in the next video where I'll demonstrate more.